So I'm going to use a little bit of this. It's just a cheapy moisturiser from, let's see if I can find somewhere to stand you. Oh, perfect. Yeah. From Home Bargains. But it's like a gel moisturiser, which is what I like. They're not heavy and they sink in. So let's see up here. Because that would, oh yes. That is so much better. Perfect height. And powder. I think I'm just going to do concealer and some powder today. And I only have an under eye concealer and then a darker one just to use. But this one is a little bit light, so I might. I'm going to do a mixeroonie. Number 7 concealer. I really like this one, which is the Lift and Illuminate. This is definitely darker than my concealer I've just put on, but I think I'm going to put a little bit of the number 7 Stay Perfect, just a teeny bit, and spread it out with my beauty blender, literally just the teeniest bit. I always do it in this area, and then just blend it right out so it's like, by the time it gets like my cheeks and stuff, it's pretty sheer, so that you can't even see. Hold on, can you actually see this, or is it just my camera? I need to get a new phone. So yeah, by the time it gets out here, there's like nothing there, essentially. I just find that this is like the less, it still stays pretty put, but I've like hardly, it's not heavy is the word I'm looking for. And this has now gone pretty dry. I left it out, wet it overnight and didn't like wring it out like I normally do, but it's gone pretty dry. So I'm just going to put, there's a kitty cat in my cupboard.
Zuzu.
Yeah, Zuzu. And that literally, this kind of makeup literally takes me minutes. And I just blend it in, blend, blend, blend. Checking in this mirror. I'm going to use I'm going to use 2 powders. So I've got a translucent Revolution one, which is a 2-in-1 for underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to use, which is a finishing like actual foundation, in the number 7 in medium rich. So I just kind of like touch up those areas I would have put foundation, but fairly minimal. But I do love number 7. Number 7 range is my like my treat of makeup in that sense. It's expensive, but I always get it when it's on offer or they've got a gift voucher. So like I've just touched up that powder underneath my eyes, and literally the bare minimum, just enough to set it. And then I'm going to use, all my makeup is rubbish, you know, guys. It's all broken, it's all whatever. This is the matte Skin Kiss bronzer from number 7, but I have lost the lid. Now this is pretty dark, to be honest. I've got the wrong, I think I got the wrong colour, but I just brush off as much as possible, and I kind of put my first lot as what I would do for contour, but I don't really bother with contour very often unless I'm going out. And I am, because there's hardly anything on the brush, I kind of like just hit those points where I would get more of a bronzy look from the sun. Now I have got in my bag wipes and stuff, so if it gets too hot I'm just going to wipe it off. But I would like to feel like put together before I go out. Now for a blusher, I'm going to use a bit of a mixture. I've got this one, which is a number 7 cranberry, but it's pretty dark. It's like, so I'm going to mix it with an old, again, a broken one. This is the realest makeup thing you'll ever see. Rose Kiss blusher from Revolution, and I literally do the lightest tippy tappies, tippy tappy, tippy tappy, tippy, and then blend it into my brush with this one. You are really in the rubbish light there, but best I can do at the minute. I will try and set up a better kind of, so while my brush is heavy with it, I kind of like hit the spots I want to kind of get, and then I either go back in with this one to blend it out, or I'll knock off. I normally rub it on my towel and stuff. Knock out as much as I can off my brush, and then just blend around my like apples of my cheeks. I am a messy throw it on makeup person. I'm not, unless I'm going out, and then I'll spend ages and ages doing it. But I've been on like a no buy because of like this is old as hell. Don't even know if you can still get it. It's a Revolution vintage lace highlighter palette, and as you can see, I only really like this one, and there's not much left. So I'm just going to touch my end of my nose, and then I kind of like brush this into all of my blush, because I kind of like a sparkly brush, but I don't have one. They're all matte. So, and then I hit just into my eyebrows. Now that is all, because I don't do eyeshadow, is all of my like powder products. So before I put mascara on or anything else like that, I set my face. Now I go pretty heavy with this. And now I either get a fan, let me show you, I'll have to excuse the bin men. My face, it doesn't show on here, but like it's wet. So I either get a fan and fan my face, or I get my hairdryer. I blow my face to death. I'm going to use a little bit of a Lush, in fact, I'm going to use the pineapple one. Got a few. Lip scrubs, because of my lips are so dry at the minute. And I love licking this, but it's messy. Oh, I've never used this one before. Now, mascara I'm going to use the Lash Impact Waterproof by number 7. The Primark's 3-in-1 brow one. And I literally just draw these on, because I have got none. If you're new here, I have microblading, and then there was literally a line, marker powder or anything else. Literally set them with, which I might go over the top with because it is so hot today, your setting powder, translucent setting powder, and it does the same, just sets them. And then I'm going to do mascara, and that is my makeup done. I am so quick, and I've taken longer because I'm talking to you, but I can get it done in 5 minutes. So quick. I don't really bother, but it makes me feel, I'm not like extra precise is what I mean, but it makes me feel a little bit better in myself, and I've actually not used a lot of energy. So I'll come back when I'm doing my hair. Just start giving it a brush up the top. I always decide kind of what pieces I want out, whether I think I'm going to put a curl in it. I think we'll have that bit. Ow, that was a big knot. I getting to the point where my roots could be doing already. Like, that's crazy. This VO5 Mega Hold Gel Spray. This is actually what I use for my curls. I really like it for my curls, but it's a little bit sticky. But I've got so many little bits under here, which I actually cut to short, because the bleach always damages them too much. And then I use my little comb to brush all those fine hairs in it. I'm actually just going to look in the mirror so I can see. Start as you can stand, really. And then I do these lots of different ways, but at the minute I just do a plain one because it's so long. Like, I used to do like a scruffy tied one, but this always ends up that way anyway by the end of the day. Double it over, and then I always end up like with this, and this is what I use my Kirby grips for. So I either pull it out a little bit and kind of like rejig what the back looks like. It's no use to me because if I don't see it, and then I only do two, one on either side, to kind of like hold down those edgy bits. Ta-da! And repeat. Right, I'm going to straighten them. My little... But I've actually noticed that this one has got one that's a little bit longer. So I'm going to chop it. It's like literally these scraggly bits. You can go. Bye-bye. I'm going to wear my very first crop top. So I'm going to tie these shorts. One sec. So these shorts are an old Sainsbury's one, but they are big, but they don't look too big. And I don't want silly tan lines. So this is a Primark. I think they've still got these in. Little crop top. So when I'm not stretching, I've literally got like the tiniest bit and at the back. But what I'm going to put on, I'm going to throw on a t-shirt. This t-shirt on just to like to travel in. It's proper cozy. This one's Sainsbury's. But again, I suppose this is classed as a crop. But I've got it in like, it's got big now. It's like, it's an oversized boxy one anyway, but it was a little bit more crop than it used to be, but lost weight. So if I wanted, I could just do a little bit of a tuck. So yeah, so I'm going to throw on some Primark sandals, I think. And that is me done, guys. So thank you for watching. I shall see you all in my next video. Goodbye.